'Cause baby, it's the everything for me, for me, for me. Baby, it's the everything for me, for me, oh, for me.
We were raised during that time. We were raised in a way that when your mom says no,
Yeah, you don't
we
question.
don't question like
Yes.
you guys, the 2000s.
Yeah, we
don't
want to know
question.
why.
Yes.
Yeah.
So and then my second option was to be a doctor. I wanted to be a doctor, but and then the leg was very bad, and then I asked myself, okay, if I'm a doctor, it
Will
means
I
that
be
I must attend to this lady and make sure that she's okay. No, I realized no.
It's
I'm
not for
gonna,
you.
This is not for me. And then I decided to say, okay, then what must I do now? Because already I was doing biology, because we had already started to actually choose the courses or the subjects that that are leading us to a specific career path.
Yes.
Then I decided to say, okay, no, man, this is not a career for me. Then I remember we going to my late accounting teacher. I said to him, may his soul rest in peace, Mr. Mtawasindi.
Yes.
I said, if I don't want accounting in somewhere, I can easily move to auditing, I can easily move to tax, I can easily move to any other path that I want to follow. So I think that's when I decided to sort of, let me take the chartered accountancy route.
Yeah, I think I get what you were saying when you're saying different organizations come to the school, because when I was in high school as well, we'd have days like on Fridays where different people from wherever they would come and they would say, okay, I'm from the IT what, and I do this and this and this, and they basically give you an outlook on what the career could be or the advantages or what it is that they are about, and that sort of gives you a clearer idea of what you want to do. So it's good that you had that, and that exposed you to accounting. And you say you always loved math, so it was good for you. And sure, I'm glad to hear. Is just like a personal question. Is accounting, was it difficult for you?
No,
it
was not.
Sure.
There was the only one part of the during my career that was a problem. It was now management accounting.
Yeah.
That was that was the one that I struggled with a bit. But in terms of accounting itself, no, I didn't really have much of an issue around it.
Sure.
So, but then, what type of challenges did you come across? Maybe in school or being an accountant? What don't you like about being an accountant so far? What are the disadvantages and the challenges?
The disadvantages, I'm not sure. Let me start with the let me start with the advantages. So, number one, the advantage, I think I've already mentioned it. When you're a chartered accountant, you are you don't really focus on one
thing. Yes.
Like now, I'm into governance, I'm into tax, and I was into auditing before. So it gives you enough room to maneuver and do what you want to do, and you can still change within the family of the chartered accountancy space. So, and for me, to be a chartered accountant is important because it also teaches you to be an ethical person. You need to make sure that you are an ethical person, you are honest, you are truthful, and it gives you also the ability to say no in a workspace where you are not comfortable, for example, to do certain things. It empowers you to do that. So that's what I love about it. It is actually aligned with my personality.
Sure, that's
so
good.
if I tell you, or I don't want to do certain thing, I mean that I don't want to do it.
Yes, and that's
so and then accounting as well is based on principles. So I'm a principle based person.
Yes.
Accounting or chartered accountancy is also principle based career.
Sure.
So
sure. Question before we go on our ad break, just to add on to Treasure's question, I saw in the brief that you sent me, the magazine article that you were in, that at some point when you got to varsity, it wasn't easy. So we're gonna go on a quick ad break. Just let the question marinate, and then
Okay.
you will give me your answer when we get back.
Okay.
Okay. Quickly back. Do you remember the question, or should I repeat it? Okay. I hope everybody is still comfortable. I hope everybody is still enjoying the show so far. If you have just joined us, it's fine. You're better late than never. I mean, as I have already introduced to those of you that have been here, we are with Rudzani, right? I don't say her surname a lot because I don't want to offend. Mandiwana. Okay, guys, I'm getting there. It's fine. Don't blame me. But anyway, before the break, I had asked you that when you had mentioned that it was difficult to get into varsity or to start varsity. So I just wanted you to explain exactly what you went through and how it was for you.
Okay. So when I passed grade 12 or standard 10 by then,
Yes.
so my parents didn't have money for a registration.
Mm-hmm.
So they had to look around for money for registration.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I go to varsity, because I had already applied at least, so my first preference was become accounting. The second preference was become business management. And the third one, sorry, was economics. So when I reached there, after they've managed to source some funds, the accounting side was already full. They couldn't accommodate me. That was the first hiccup as well.
Sure.
This career probably is not for me.
You're
because
already
it's
starting
like-
to doubt
yeah.
it.
So, and then they said, no, it's fine. What you can do, you can go to your second choice, and the next year, then you can switch
Come back,
around.
yeah.
You can come back around. Then, yes, I registered for become business. And then on the second year, that's when I was able to go back and do
Yeah.
what I wanted to register for become accounting.
Mm-hmm.
Then because I had passed well for become accounting, that's when I got a bursary that paid for my accommodation, fee,
Everything,
fees,
yeah.
everything,
Sure, that's
including
nice.
books. So my parents didn't have to worry about anything at all. So it was like now I was just going to school for free.
Exactly.
So I think that's where I saw also the grace of God.
Yeah.
Then yeah.
Sure. So financially, like how did you approach the situation when you started? Because obviously you didn't have a bursary then.
Yes.
So what did you say when you got home? How were you gonna study? What was your plan?
No, you see, somehow my mother managed to convince me that she will make a plan. And I believed in her when she said she was going to make a plan.
Because she's your mom.
So, yes, then I just didn't worry much because there was somebody who was worrying on my behalf.
On your behalf, yes. So you can't both worry.
We can't both worry. And for me, I felt that I was a child anyway.
Yeah.
Why must I worry about,
exactly.
about money?
If she says she has
it or she's going to find it, she's going to find it. So, but I knew deep down that she was just going to find it somewhere, somehow. And it was not an easy thing. But she managed to.
That's beautiful. I'm gonna sidetrack a little. We have a comment here. And our motto is we don't leave any comment untouched. So the comment here says, "Good evening, Port FM hosts, me again and treasure, not forgetting our visitor, Rudzi. I am listening to how having guidance teachers in school is important, and Rudzi makes it sound easy to choose what you love. Today it's a birthday of the first man in my life, my dad. I would like to say happy birthday, Tade. I am so blessed to have a father like you. It's my prayer that God spare you for me. I love you to the moon and back. Stay loving and joyful as you are, from your daughter, Malebo." Oh, happy birthday, Tade. Yeah, so obviously, as this commented, guidance teachers are important, and it's good that we highlighted that. Thank you so much, and you guys are more than welcome to send in your comments, your opinions, or any questions that you have for Ruti here. Our WhatsApp line, of course, is 064 119 6071. Right, so moving right along. um so I read that your mother had passed, right? And RIP to mama. She sounds like a wonderful woman. So how did you deal with that? How was that for you, from hearing that she passed away, or how she passed away, to you actually having to deal with it and actually move on with your life?
Yeah, that's another part of my life that when I talk about it, I become a bit of emotional. But so I remember vividly, it was a Friday. So yeah, it's a long story, but anyway, she passed on like 2 months before my graduation. I think that
Sure.
was the saddest part.
No, man.
So on my graduation, instead of me being happy, it was
You were
like
sad that mama's not here.
exactly thinking that she was the one who was actually behind me more,
Your biggest
my
fan,
biggest
supporter.
supporter and everything, but she couldn't actually see the final outcome of what
Yes.
she was actually supporting. But I just believe somewhere somehow she's watching. So but it was bad because for me, I was still young. I was 21 years old when she
Sure.
passed on.
My
I was
age.
still a child by myself, and again there were 5 other siblings. Thank God, because my grandmother was still alive.
Yeah.
Then she took the one who was 3 years old, and then I was only left with the other 4
4, yeah.
with my dad. So it was difficult because my mindset had to change.
Now you're a mom.
Now I'm a mom, an instant mom.
Like
2 minutes noodles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many kids do you have?
I've got 3, but by then I didn't even have a child.
Sure. So now you had to be a mom to your siblings immediately, like
immediately, without warning or without anything.
no preparation.
Exactly. So it was difficult. I had to change my mindset to say that now it's no longer about you. It's about
You have other people
you have
looking
other
up to
people
you.
to look up to look after.
Mm.
And before, even though we were struggling, I mean, it didn't really affect me that much, like after my mom passing, because now it was like a bat has been
Yeah.
given to me to run with. So now it became my
Your
responsibility,
problem.
my problem. Yeah, but my life changed around.
And I mean, when your mother was alive, she would carry the stress.
Yes.
And you just had to show up.
Yeah, that's why I
and
said.
now you have to carry the stress.
Yes.
And you see it more because that person that was supporting you and that was keeping you upright is not there
It's not
anymore.
there.
Sure.
No,
That's tough.
It was tough, and yeah, but somehow I believe everything in life happens for a reason, and we are born first or second or middle for a reason. So somehow my
You were
mind,
supposed to take care of
I was
them.
supposed to, and there were people around as well that were willing to help, to guide, to say this is how we do this, this is how we run this, and so on. So it helped.
Sure. And I saw that you gained a mother figure.
Yes.
Tell us a bit more about her.
Yeah, that it's Dr. Athalia Mavuta. She was my mom's friend.
Okay.
Like my mom's friend. And the good thing about it is that after my mom passing, she didn't step back. She actually came more closer.
In 2 years.
So for me, that was another grace of God.
Yeah,
that I
man.
saw, because she was there. She guided me. It was like she also helped me to transition to the motherhood, which I was not. But she did. She was there. She guided me. She helped financially as well. If I'm coming for interviews here in Pretoria, she will make sure that I get here and everything. So I believe that when things happen, there's always destiny help us.
Yes. Your guardian
So,
angels, as we
yes,
like to call them.
exactly.
Sure, hectic, man. Let's calm down a bit and get out of the emotions. Go for a quick ad break, and we'll be right back. Don't forget, you still on the Midday Milo with Treasure SA and me again, Fisser, and our special guest, Rudzani Mandiwana.
I'll need to start finding this.
I'm so sorry. We'll be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. And we are back. Of course, like I said before, we don't leave comments untouched. So there's a comment here that says, "Good day, Ndemasiare, to you and your special guest Rudzani. I am so motivated. I think I must go back to school. Avatendi."
Oh, wow. Yeah.
What does avatendi mean?
I don't agree.
Avatendi.
Yes.
I don't know. They put hearts, so I don't know. But yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, your story is really motivating because it just shows that in life we all go through stuff. We all go through hardships, we all go through challenges, but as long as you keep going, you never stop, you keep moving, you try your best, and eventually it's gonna pay off. Talking about paying off, you are a married woman
Yes.
with 3 beautiful children. So
Yes.
just tell us a bit about your family dynamics.
Okay. I'm married with 3 kids.
Yes.
So the first one is 20.
Okay.
He's in varsity now.
Okay.
And then he's doing his LLB.
Okay.
And then the second one is in grade 11.
Okay.
And then the third one is in grade 7.
Ah, the
Yeah,
baby.
The baby of the house.
How did you and your husband meet?
No, we first met in varsity.
Ah,
wow.
cool.
Hey.
I thought I would
From
meet
varsity.
my Mr. Right in varsity, and that didn't happen. So okay, that's cool. Sure. We have another comment here. You guys keep flowing. I'm a bit jealous, actually. I'm gonna say before I read the comment, I'm jealous that when Trish and I are alone, we get comments now and then, but now all of a sudden we have this
Hey.
beautiful lady here,
Yeah.
and the comments just keep flowing in. I think I must bring you every day just so that
Yes.
people can
She must be our
interact.
co-presenter, actually.
Honestly, because
We need
wow.
to hear every day.
The comment is, "Good afternoon, me again and Treasure on the Midday Mellow, as well as your guest Rudzani Mandiwana. Quite inspirational story there. I trust some kids are getting to see some light at the end of their tunnel. Great show, guys. Keep it up." Oh, thank you so much. We try. It's so good to see that people are enjoying what we're doing also. And for you, I'm sure it's nice to inspire the next person. Okay, getting back to business. Tell us more about your achievements. So the qualifications that you got, where you got the experience of working. Yeah, a bit about that.
Okay, so after my varsity, so I actually started working from a small bakery. There was a small bakery around our area, not necessarily around. It was in Shandima. It used to be called Sibasa Bakery.
Okay.
But now it's Sasco, the Sasco bread. I used to work there.
Aww.
And then as the creditors clerk there.
Yeah.
So from there, then I went to Auditor General. I think that's where I did my articles to become a CA. And then I moved from there and went work for South African Revenue Services. It was for a short period of time. I think it was less than 5 months working with SARS because it was a bit far. I used to stay in Pretoria West. And I'll leave in the morning and then come back late. And I couldn't even have time to have to sit with my child. By then I had one child. I didn't even have time. Then I
I
realized, no, I
understand
need to start
that.
applying for other jobs now so that I can at least be closer
Yeah.
and see him grow.
Yeah, shame.
So, and then from there, I moved to National Treasury,
Okay.
where I'm currently, I think I stayed, I've been here for long. So there I started as a senior financial analyst,
Yeah.
and then I moved within Treasury. I became a director there for corporate governance, and then I moved. I'm currently the acting chief director, governance and financial analysis.
Okay.
So I did my degree at University of Venda, my BCom accounting degree. Then I went to UNISA. That's where my struggle started.
Yeah.
Where I did my, because coming from University of Venda to UNISA, or if you wanted to be a CA, you couldn't go straight and do
Yes.
CTA straight. You have to do the bridging course.
Yes, yes.
So I had to do a bridging course, which I failed for
Sure.
some few years. And then I went and I passed and went to do CTA level 2. At least that one I failed twice.
At least.
At least. And then by then I had already had a family. I think the responsibility was too much. I was a mother, a wife,
there was a lot going on.
There was a lot going on, but I was still doing it. Then I did my ITC, my board exam, because you need to write your board exams to become a CA. I did my first board exam. That one I passed first time.
Yay! First time.
Yeah.
And then I went for my second board exam. That one showed me flames.
Ooh.
I think that's where I thought, now I think I'm gonna give up.
Yeah.
And then I decided in the midst of that, I said, okay, if this thing is not for me, then I'm gonna just try to see what else can I do. Then I decided, okay, I'm gonna pursue the tax side of things. As I told you, at least with accounting, there are different,
they're broad,
it's broad.
sectors.
If the other thing is not working, you can move to the other one. Then I decided, okay, my other passion is tax. I love tax. So I decided, okay, let me just pursue the tax part of things. And then I registered as a member of South African Institute of Tax. Then I became a general tax practitioner. While I was doing that, then at least I passed my board exam. Then I became a CA, and I'm actually enjoying it.
Sure, that's beautiful.
I love seeing my name, Ruzani Mandiwana, with 4 words.
Yes.
So I love it, and I'm enjoying it. And I believe that a lot is still going to happen.
Sure. What would be your motivation or your inspirative quote to people out there?
So for me, if you want to do something and you believe within yourself that I really want to do this, you must never give up. And you must be you must run your own race, because of course when you are busy doing your own stuff, you can start with other people, and they can finish earlier than you. That is their race. It's not yours. You need to own your own career path.
Yes, don't compare yourself to others.
To the others, because that's where the problem is. If I start to compare myself with somebody and somebody's path is taking a different turn, then you become demotivated. Instead of you getting demotivated, just be happy with them and ask them, how did you
so that you can
there?
also get
so
there.
You can get there. And you must be able to have this thing, for you to be able to go where you are. You need to develop some thick skin.
Yes,
You
true.
need to tell yourself, if I don't want to do something, your no should be no. You should prioritize yourself. You should be, I don't want to call it selfish, but more of self-love. You must love yourself first, to say that this is what I want to do, regardless of what the next person thinks.
And if somebody comes to me with something I don't like, then I'll tell them, no, I don't like.
For me, I think what helped me, people that were most important, that I usually take their feelings into account, it was my family, my immediate family, my husband, my kids, because those are the ones
that are
who were
important
more
to you.
impacted. then the rest can wait.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
Yeah.
So you must prioritize yourself
Yes.
and tell yourself, "Oh, this is what I want to do,
Mm.
and then I'm gonna do it." And
Yes.
stop the noise that can also come
Mm.
from you, from within.
Yes, yourself. You know, you are your. There's a quote that says you are your biggest critic.
Yes.
So you are the person that judges yourself more
Yes.
than anyone else would
Exactly.
judge you.
So you must make sure that you manage the noise that you can give yourself to discourage yourself, and you stop to be the enemy to
Of
your
yourself.
own, of yourself.
Enemy of your own progress.
Exactly. So yeah, I think people should never give up. If you believe in something, go for it.
Go
It doesn't
for
matter how
it.
long it takes. I became a CA at 46.
Sure,
And
beautiful.
it doesn't really take anything out of me. At least I'm 46 with something. If I was
Yes.
not studying, I was gonna be 46 with nothing.
Yeah.
But I'm 46 with something.
And you never stopped, no matter how many times you failed, no matter how many
No.
times
you
financially it wasn't okay, but
Yeah.
you still continued. And sure, I think that's beautiful. We are a little pressed for time, so we're gonna have to run. We have a comment here that says Happy Women's Month, and I'm listening to the whole show. Very touching and inspiring. Great show. Thank you so much. Thank you for listening, and we appreciate it so much. We also here, Treasure, and I think that is you are very motivational. As young as we are, we think it gives us a new outlook on things. It gives us a new can do spirit, to push for things that we really want to achieve. I was telling Treasure earlier that whatever comes my way, I am doing it, and I'm doing it to the best that I can. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Yes.
And then I move to the next thing. And if it works, I'm gonna work hard at it. So it's very inspiring. Sure, okay. It's sad that the time is running and we have to let you go soon. But before we let you go, Treasure and I on the Midday Miller, we are very big on community builders, and we're very big on people who help out in the community. And off air, you had mentioned that you are running a little something. So just let us know quickly, what that is and how people can get in touch with you if they want to help.
Okay. So, like I said, I am where I am because other people also helped me.
Yes.
So, I have a small project for my village school, for primary school kids, where I donate pads for less privileged girls who are not able to afford pads, basic things. So what I do, I communicate with my friends, sisters, family members to say that even if it is one packet of a pad,
it's fine.
I appreciate that. So I run that and then get pads from people on a quarterly basis. Then I give those kids a quarterly supply.
Yes.
Each and every quarter, then I give them the quarterly supply. At this point in time, I supply 20 kids.
Okay.
So the aim is to grow the number as and when things get better. And then when we get sponsors and so on. So I think that's the project that I run. And if there is anyone who can be able to assist, even if it is one packet of pet, you can contact me on 084-705-4043, and then we can make arrangement. I can come and collect anyway. I don't have a problem. Thanks.
Sure. Okay. We have been very grateful to have you. Thank you for coming in. Sure, I hope we can have a chat again and have you in studio more. Like I said, I'm jealous of these comments that are just running in here. But anyway, we have to close off. Unfortunately, you guys know that we ended 3, so we have to give way to the next show. Obviously, on top of the next hour, we have our news, and we have the Gussie Drive with KG Gaga, LJ Monati, and Shania. Again, Mrs. Rizani, it was lovely to have you. Thank you for coming in. Your story is inspirational, as you can see, to a lot of people and to me myself. Sure, it was beautiful. Thank you again. And from me again, Fisser and Treasure SA and Miss Rizani here, we'd like to say bye, and we'll be back on Monday. Don't be discouraged. The weekend is just 2 days, guys. The weekend is just 2 days. So before we leave, Miss Rudi, can you just say a few 2 words, tell the listeners that we are going on a quick break.
Now, thank you. We are going on a quick break, and thank you very much for having me. I appreciate.
Lovely.
Thank you. Okay, we are done.
Yes.
Wow,
They're
thank you
rushing
so
us
much.
now.